My persuasive speech is on the importance of driver's education for teens. So we all know when we turn about 15, we get the opportunity to go take driver's ed classes, or we do the parent taught. I myself went to driver's ed, and I loved every second of it. It was a blast to me. I do see how important it is. Teens between the age of 16 and 19 have the highest accident rate in the nation. The fact that 16 and 19-year-olds are more than 3 times likely to be in a fatal crash than those who are 20 years or older. It's come to my thought also that this could be because our frontal lobe is not fully developed until the age of 21, and sometimes even the age of 24 for boys. So in the state of Texas, we have, when you're 16, you are able to get your license, and before getting your license, you have to have taken courses in driving and pass with an instructor such as a state police officer or your local city police officer. With that, at the age of 15 or 16, like I said, you can apply for your learning permit, which means you're involved in the courses of driver's ed, and you're learning how to drive and take the steps on being a safe driver and learning to drive defensively instead of offensively, as in running people off the road or speeding and slowing down, things of that nature. We should increase the amount of time behind the wheel practice time for new drivers of the ages 18 and under from 30 hours up to 50 hours of time to practice with an adult, someone over the age of 21, in the car with them. When you have a learner's permit, you are not allowed to have anyone in the car under the age of 21 with you while you're driving. So when parents say that, oh, my kid has a learner's permit, they're able to go get their younger brother or sister from soccer practice or from school. That's not the case if they were to get pulled over or in an accident. That kind of turns on to the adult or the parent in the picture. Knowing the rules of the road, it is important that teens know the difference in speeding and driving the speed limit. What is the appropriate time needed to slow down their car? It comes in the terms of walking across the street. You look both ways. Even if the little walker guy says go, there's always that one person that tries to slam through the yellow and potentially hurting you and those with you. Teens, like I said, teens' brains are not fully developed until the age of 20, between the ages of 21 and 25. The state of Texas usually begins driver's education courses when the student is around the age of 15, resulting in them receiving their license around the age of 16. The current law is 50 hours of driving before taking the test to receive their actual license. Having the correct knowledge and understanding is important for the new driver. They need to be aware of current laws and what is to be expected while they have their learner's permit versus when they have their driver's license. A lot of cities have times where students or kids can't be on the roads between the hours of 10:30 and 6 a.m. unless they're going to a sporting event with their school or they have a parent in the car with them, if that is the case in that town. In my opinion, I don't think we should be giving 16-year-olds license. I know I've had my fair share of fender benders and even serious accidents. I know for me, I am more of a cautious driver at the age of 25 than I was at 19. I think the state has taken a huge consideration in the amount of accidents that occur for and to minors between the ages of 16 and 21, and it's become a huge issue. I know through high school we had a couple, peers that died in car accidents due to them driving too fast or driving even intoxicated or under the influence of drugs or anything else they happen to get into. It's a serious subject and it's very touchy, but it's important to understand that the car is a heavy machine and it can really do some damage in the long scheme of things.